The United Kingdom's benefit system is losing billions of pounds of taxpayers' money, your money, to fraud. 5 Bulgarian nationals have pleaded guilty to defrauding the taxpayer of more than £50 million. The 5 were members of an organised crime gang which filed thousands of universal credit claims between 2016 and 2021. Thankfully, they are all now facing years in prison in what is one of Britain's biggest cases of benefit fraud. But this case points to much broader problems with our system. Although the problem of fraud itself is important, the Department of Work and Pension estimates that the taxpayer was defrauded of about £7 billion in the financial year to 2023. And for context, if we got rid of that fraud, that would be enough to get rid of inheritance tax. But the problem with our system goes way beyond this. The deeper problem is simply how many people are out of work. There are currently 5.6 million working-age adults on out-of-work benefits. The majority of them are claiming universal credit, about 3.8 million people. The other major component is those claiming incapacity benefits, of whom there are about 2.4 million. The universal credit was intended to ensure that work always pays, but swathes of the country are economically inactive and claiming this benefit. For example, around a fifth of working-age adults are on out-of-work benefits in Manchester, Glasgow, Liverpool and Birmingham, while in Blackpool it's as high as a quarter. And this undermines the whole purpose of the universal credit. Then we go on to incapacity benefits. The 2.4 million is expected to rise to 3.4 million by the end of the decade. Claims are up by 630,000 since before the pandemic, partly because of the large increase in those suffering from mental health issues. This costs you a fortune, £260 billion a year, and is growing. That's about 20% of all public expenditure, which falls on rich and poor taxpayers alike. And it's the failure to incentivise people to work that then allows it to become a lifestyle choice paid for by others that seems to me to be the problem. Reform is essential, and as I said, fraud is important. It's actually a relatively small percentage of the total problem. Only if we get these costs down, reduce that 260 billion, can we afford to cut taxes, unleash Britain's latent growth and innovation, and increase the size of the pie, as Margaret Thatcher used to put it, for everyone. More pie all round. As ever, let me know your thoughts. Mailmog@gbnews.com.